Hey all, welcome back to Grand Mountain Adventure Wonderlands. I'm Aesthetic, with me again is Blank Tester.
Hey kids, how's it going?
And Turo.
Sync.
What?
Wow.
Oh, you said sync. We're headed to the last level in Wonderlands. Again, the mobile version actually has its own specific level, Agpet Island, but this isn't the mobile version. So we're headed to the last level, Pinecone Peaks, USA.
Do I smell a bonus video?
We're bringing it home. No, I'm not buying the mobile version to play that all the way through. No. Well, and anyway, since it's Pinecone Peaks, shout out to a band, Pinebender, that I found and like, and their album,
Yeah.
The High Price of Living Too Long on a Single Dream.
Oh, what a title.
Yeah.
That's a very
cool.
emotional title.
Yeah, it's like early 2000s, like wall of sound, emo, alternative.
That title would work for a painting as well. You know?
Well, I had some good album titles like that. I haven't updated my album titles list in months.
My brother-in-law took a title that we had suggested for Connor Ubis and I were on a road trip. We were talking about band names, I think, and we came up with a couple good ones. And one of those turned into a song title for my brother-in-law, which was I think it's a real feel-gooder you can show your mom.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah. And so it's a song all about how much how much neglect sucks.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's the irony you need.
That's the kind of irony you need, yeah.
Yeah. It was obviously inspired off of a one-stop shop for mom and pop, but don't bring your dad around here because this ain't no place for dads.
Yeah, exactly.
What's that from?
Jake and Amir.
Oh.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's the tagline to a website Amir's trying to run. A one-stop shop for mom and pop, but don't bring your dad around here, comma, this ain't no place for dads.
Yeah.
Good.
Why was Jake in the mirror?
No.
But who was Jake and Amir?
They're still around.
No one ever
I can't believe they
asks,
died.
how was Jake and Amir?
It's fucked up that
It
they
was funny.
died.
Yeah. Everyone dies if you think about it. So don't think about it. Do we still have that band names?
Yeah, we should.
I feel like we could just say some funny
reading?
ones. Start reading.
I mean,
this video's 40 fucking minutes long. People
is
are...
it really? Christ.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
just
Pinecone Peaks is huge.
Oh, you know what? A real feel
Yeah,
gooder.
I love
that
how
you
you motioned that right as you said it.
a real feel gooder that you can show your mom was actually just part of the title. Originally, the full title was Open Source Boneyards, a real feel gooder that you can show your mom. Though I feel like those should both just be separated. Open Source Boneyard is a cool title.
Yeah, we probably came up with that as the band, and then the other one is the song.
Yeah.
Never.
Some of these really suck.
Yeah, never mind. I'm reading back through this, and this is totally not the kind of thing where you want to read off all of them. Though there is Time Warner Cable can suck my fat nuts.
Yeah. Heretical Port Authority is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Chemical Overreaction is also pretty cool.
Cute Boot and the Bowler Hat Boys Beatdown.
That's great.
That was kind of like that, what was it, like Squirtle and the Beat the Squid Out of You squad?
Yeah.
That we came across.
Yeah.
Good jump, by the way. That was a really good jump.
Yeah, no, I had a lot of trouble with this challenge for some reason. Once again, I think I was recording this at like 2:30 in the morning. So, yeah, there was several weeks in there, maybe a month in there, where like again, new medication, and like I just kept waking up in the early morning, and I had to do something, and it just aligned.
I'm not going back to sleep until 8.
Record this video game, get it all out of the way super early, so that you don't, have to panic and record episodes like the day before you're supposed to commentate, which had been happening pretty much since like 2020.
Yeah.
In terms of. These
are.
Sorry,
I just saw one more band name that I do want to read from. This was one Connor posted. When leashes become nooses.
That is sick.
That kind of goes hard as fuck.
That is sick,
Yeah.
I mean, from mine, all I really have that I still like are the Von Blasts.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is also, besides being a reference to Toxic Grind, is a reference to the Van Pelt, which is a pretty good band. The beatings will continue until morale is gone.
Ooh.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's like a serious song.
Yeah, and on the other
my dad
end
has a shirt. My dad has a shirt that says the beatings will continue until morale improves.
Oh God.
Hopefully.
No, the implication is not that he beats me.
I understand. I was thinking about like the changed phrase is significant, is very, very dark.
Yeah.
On the other hand, Connor posted this, which I think is just gonna be, it just has to be a person's pseudonym, David Capasnitch.
Yeah, no, we don't even need a band chat when I post just regular fucked up phrases and stuff like every night across multiple Discords.
I liked this one that I posted, Deficient Organic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's kind of like, I don't know. And Ubis posted Payload Execution. I think that's cool too.
I like that one.
Yeah. There are a lot of really lame ones in here, though. I don't even want to
Okay, one more that you posted. You posted Digitize Me, Captain.
That was the one I was looking at when I said I didn't want to read them.
Okay, fine. Well,
Digitize Me. It's just because we were like on a digital virtual sort of thing. You can see that in the chat.
Yeah.
Virtual Babylon, Virtual Gomorrah, Virtual Atlantis, Virtual Virtual Visual. One that's
Virtual
just called
Insanity.
One that's just called There's No Bad Ideas.
I feel like I remember that exact moment. Someone had an idea and said it was a bad idea, and someone else was like, "There's no bad ideas," and I'm like, "Fuck it, put that down as a band name."
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it was a pretty long road trip.
It was, yeah, but it was fun.
Yeah, and
except for that time I almost fell asleep while driving. That wasn't fun.
I mean, then I took over, and it's a good thing I can drive long distances. I remember
It's a good thing you can drive while asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
I remember that was when I was in my, listening to Weather Channel Vaporwave phase.
I remember that, yes.
And so I had us listening to Weather Channel Vaporwave for...
It was pretty good, though.
Yeah.
And then you fell asleep.
It's like exactly like the old-ass Weather Channel. You ever just leave that on back when you were a kid, or your parents did?
I wouldn't, but my grandmother would. And then, of course, that's the whole point of Local 58, in a sense.
Yeah.
What if the 3 a.m. Weather Channel music was evil?
Yeah, what if it was spooky
Nah,
and
fuck
bad?
that. Redeem it. Bring it back.
Yeah.
Kids these days need to understand what it's like to just have jams on the TV.
Yeah.
Local 57.
Yeah.
Local 47.
Local 47.
Oh.
Okay.
That's my analog horror series.
Yeah, can we workshop, like,
we gotta get
off recording?
Yeah.
I want to make Local 47 a thing.
Sure, I barely know anything about analog horror. All I know is that they show you different pictures and they start out kind of normal and then the faces get all fucked up And there's
it sounds to me like you're already
sound effects
crafting our series.
Yeah, Local 47.
Yeah, like we'll play some Weather Channel vaporwave, and then we'll hear like a muffled voice, one of us saying some kind of informative thing about like,
the like I don't know, the fucking skinwalkers are out. Everybody
No. It needs
the creepy crawlers are here.
No. It has to be informative about something unrelated, which then has like a double meaning, and you go like, oh, that's what it means. And then you see the spooky faces, and it'll be like pictures of me, pictures of you.
It's a full moon tonight.
No whispering. You're making it too on the nose.
No, it needs to be one of those robotic voices. The following is a public service announcement.
Yeah.
It is a full moon tonight.
Yeah, even that is too spooky. It should be something more mundane, like the population of squirrels is decreasing, blah 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 blah, and then like suddenly like static, and then you see like Connor's face, but his eyes are blacked out and his mouth is too big.
Yeah, that's totally.
And he has puffy cheeks and a cute tail.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the allegories that we are turning into chipmunks.
Yeah. Okay.
I wish
that kind of works. I like that.
To be serious for a second, I wish I could watch people's 1 hour analysis on the latest analog horror thing, but I just can't. I can't watch videos that long. People are talking about Liminal Land and all these new ones, and it's just like I want to see what that is like, but again, it's just, especially Wendigoon. I feel like you heard of Wendigoon? Like,
oh yeah, I like Wendigoon, but
I don't know. His videos are always like super long and seriesy, and
you know what?
There's an investment you have to get into.
He has a really good video about the assassination of MLK. You should totally watch that video. It is not about analog horror at all, and he just dives into like the facts of the case, as well as like the theories around like how MLK's family doesn't believe that the person who got convicted actually killed him and stuff like that, right? So like there's some really interesting shit around that's worth a watch. It's also another one similar to that actually is the Lemino just did one about JFK's assassination.
Yeah, I've seen the thumbnail for that.
That one's real good.
My parents watch Lemino. Really? Yeah, they're very much
cool.
They've replaced their after dinner watching of the news. They've replaced that with YouTube video essays, which is, I guess, relatively pretty cool.
Yeah, well, I guess, that's
instead of sitting around
here every day.
Instead of sitting around watching Walter Cronkite relay news of the Vietnam War. What was his name? Walter Cronkite. Cronkite. Yeah. I forget if it's Cronkite or Crunk.
It's Crunk.
Walter Cronk.
Baby Walter Cronk. Yeah.
Yeah, pull the lever, Walter.
His name is Baby
instead
Gronk.
of, Walter, sitting around...
Put your dick away, Walter.
Imagine if he did that on national TV.
Put his dick
Back
away?
when there was only 4 channels.
Yeah. That'd be horrible. The family gathers around bonded by the fact that Walter Cronkite leaves his dick out all the time.
He flops it out at the end of every newscast. Just onto the table.
He never puts it away.
Yeah, and it's out, but it's like not necessarily in frame.
And then when the war finally ends,
I'm an American. I have the right to have my dick out.
He says, America,
television.
the 11th Amendment is that you can have your dick out on TV.
Yeah.
On live TV.
George Washington Carver said so himself.
Yep. Yep. I mean...
George Washington Carver actually fought for the right to have your dick out on TV.
Yeah. That was
really... TV wasn't invented yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was very forward-thinking.
He was really thinking ahead. At some point, we're going to have a transmission medium that will allow us to send pictures and audio across vast distances in real time. And at that moment, it should be every American's right to whip their wang out and slap it down on a table.
Fucking free wheel it.
Then political correctness made us put our dicks away.
Also, you should try this new thing I'm able to create with peanuts.
Yeah.
It's like a butter.
It's very good.
Yeah. And then, of course, he also invented the snowshoe.
Yeah.
Do you know he was also a horse?
He was a horse?
Yeah, it's a pretty insane horse fact. I know.
Jesus Christ, I had no idea horses were so influential on the world.
Yeah. Public policy.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I should have assumed.
Yeah, horses deserve their due.
Yeah.
So, like, do you think horses don't assume but horse-sume?
No.
The mind of a horse is unknowable to a human being. They are just too different.
Yeah.
I mean, the first horse ever on the moon landed there July 20th, 1969. So, I mean...
Did you know that the first horse on the moon got there without any help?
He just went there?
He just went there.
Yeah, I mean, on the backs of the horses before him, but...
Well, yes, but I mean, without any direct help getting to the moon. So, like, the humans got there and he was just there, and he was like...
Yeah.
I also don't need to breathe air.
It's a well-known fact that the average horse does have the power to escape Earth's gravitational orbit.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
I mean, they can also lift up to 5,000 times their own body weight. So
yeah.
Did you know that horses use their shed hoof material and saliva to form hives the size of buildings?
Oh, God.
Where millions of horse live together in these giant herd hives.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
I've seen the horse hives.
Yeah, it's crazy.
The great horse hives of Kansas.
Yeah.
Yeah, they stretch on for miles.
That is an analog horror.
Yeah, God, Jesus.
Yeah. And
is that going on Local 47?
It might.
Yeah, it could, I guess.
Sure.
Local 47.
Have you ever actually been, like, had your run ended by an avalanche? Because I haven't.
A lot of human beings have in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they respawn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, like, once or twice an avalanche has either crashed me or, like, pushed me, to miss a gate and lose. But, most of the time they're harmless.
This fucking freak, like, a current natural disaster accidentally pushed me away from one of my gates. How inconvenient.
Right. And then the weird thing is, when I respawned, the avalanche was ready to go again. Like, they set all that loose snow back up.
Like, all right, boys, set it all back up. We're doing another take.
It's part of the run. Yeah.
Yeah.
And everybody starts getting
have to have an avalanche chase the player, or chase this guy when he's trying to do this run. We absolutely cannot have it not happen.
That's why all these trucks are here.
Yeah.
Right, to pile the snow back up for the avalanches.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Parkway gondola or labyrinth gondola?
Yeah, we're going.
You made your choice. Now live with it.
I will.
Are you the beast you worship?
See me live with it.
Are you the Beastie Boys?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Beastie Boys and Death Grips mashup.
Did you see my idea for the mashup album? I just sent it to you like 30, 40 minutes ago.
Do I need to like read this out or just like
No. Neither. I just I was wondering if you'd seen it.
Okay,
we can talk about it after recording.
Yeah, I'm seeing it now.
Okay, we can talk about it after recording. It's just kind of it's kind of an off the wall idea.
I don't even know what to think at the moment.
Yeah, like it you got to turn it over in your head a little bit.
I don't even know how to think at this moment.
Now that's something I can't really help you with.
Yeah, that's
no. My life is like one of those cropped boomer memes, you know? And it's like every day I hate waking up. Period.
Yeah.
You ever sit in your truck?
Yeah. You ever sit in your truck? Share if you don't think.
Man, I was reading that fucking shit in, like...
Matt loves
10th
that
grade
one.
of high school.
Yeah, well, that was, like, yesterday.
4 years ago.
Yeah.
Close enough.
I gotta say, I mean, I love the idea that, like, we know these things about Matt that happen to just continue to be true, that he loves share if you don't think. But that is exactly the kind of shit like a grandparent heard him like one joke 100 years ago and thought, oh, he still likes that. Except it's true for Matt. Matt's sense of humor has never changed.
I mean, to be fair, he would have found that funny in 2010.
Yeah. And he would have been right to.
Yeah.
Share if you don't think.
Share if you don't. I can hear that in his voice right now.
Yeah.
Share
I can't really do his voice.
Think.
Although, apparently, people who watched The Steel Donut thought we sounded alike.
But then again,
they also thought you and I sounded alike, so I don't know.
Someone said that I said something in a Steel Donut video, like, very recently, and I don't remember it, but I'm pretty sure I did not. I was not the one who said that.
Do you know what it was?
Oh, God.
I might know.
Find it.
I might be able to tell. I'm the cache of information on everything you guys have ever made.
Right, you remember so much more.
Remember Fio Sorba?
No.
Actually, very barely.
What game was she from?
She was from a game?
Whiteout.
She was from Whiteout.
Yes. Let's see. Sorry, I'm looking through like 3 different Discord servers trying to find. Yeah.
Who cares?
At this point, never mind. I'd rather talk about how I can send Matt basically cropped boomer image phrases, and he loves those too. Like, you know, just take a phrase and cut it off at a point where, you know, it implies something different. Like, man, I was just thinking the other day. I sent him that, and he, like, loves that one, because it was like, you know, you spent the entire day just thinking.
Yeah.
Or like,
so if Matt...
not a day goes by.
Yeah.
Period. Time stops, you know. Days don't go by anymore.
So does that make Matt half a boomer?
No.
No, I think it's just the
thing is, like, consider how a boomer reacts to boomer memes. Boomers don't understand that memes are supposed to be funny. Instead, they just sit there and go like, that's an observation.
Yeah, like, we're not talking about actual boomer images. We're talking about cropped boomer images.
Right. But, like, if you take the actual boomer image, the boomers are not laughing at it. The boomers are going like, oh, man, that's very relatable. And that's it. That's the extent of their comedy.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's...
You know, because the actual boomer image would be like, you ever sit in your truck and think about how stupid the liberals are.
Or like, you ever sit in your truck and wonder how long you can get away with not talking to your wife?
Yeah.
And it's
I remember the last time I
sat no punchline. It's like a genuine question.
It's just a genuine question that reflects sad things about their inner lives.
That kind of lines up with my, you know, in the back of the head want to watch the least funny stuff possible to learn how to be as unfunny as I can.
Yeah.
I never go through with it, but
We tried once.
We tried once. It was
the dark
painful.
It was painful. Maybe we're more resilient now. I don't know.
Maybe we're less resilient now. I'm afraid that we're gonna have some kind of medical problem as a result.
Right.
You know, we'll just be watching something and have like a blood clot right to the brain.
Yeah.
Just sitting there stewing in silence until you have an aneurysm.
Yeah, we're stewing in silence, and then Connor's like, well, that's done. And then it's just silence on my end.
Yeah, because it's like, Bob? Oh my god, he's dead.
He went to go do the laundry.
No, he's dead.
Oh shit, he's
killed by killed by experiencing unfunny things.
Yeah. It's really, you know what is kind of fun, though? If you see something that's not funny, just, like, try to force yourself to burst out laughing and, like, clutch your sides like they're in pain and just really leave in that space for a minute. It's really surreal. Sorry, did the Umbrella Corporation run this place?
I guess so.
That's a little scary.
That's the secret lore.
Oh. Why do we still have... Oh, okay.
They call it multiple park, but you have to go down one of them. It's a indictment or statement.
Yeah, about
on
free
humanity itself.
Free will.
Yeah,
it says something really deep about free will.
Also, Johnny Demonic is here.
Oh.
So I remember Johnny Demonic.
Yeah, I vaguely
forget.
Remember. Yeah, I vaguely remember Johnny.
Where these games all had an interconnected plot.
Yeah.
That was a good bit.
That was a fun bit.
Yeah, that was also like 9 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think anybody watching now was watching then?
Me.
We got one talking to us right now.
Yeah, but they're not watching.
You figured it out. I'm actually playing Johnny Mosley on my TV right now.
Yep.
So he joined the several years old Johnny Mosley speedrunning Discord that I only recently finally advertised.
Yeah. To the 4 people who were interested in joining.
Right. And then to the 1 out of 4 who actually joined.
I'm surprised you haven't met Johnny Mosley in that server.
Oh my god.
There's 12 people and Johnny Mosley is 2 of them.
Yeah, Johnny Mosley.
Because one of the other one is Skier X.
Yeah. His father.
Yeah. Who is also Johnny Demonic.
Yeah. I mean, that was the thing we had. Yeah. I was just
That's
thinking
how
about,
it went.
Yeah.
Weary mood.
Skier X. So was Skier X supposed to be like a placeholder, or was he supposed to be unlockable?
Dude, in that Johnny Mosley Discord, like, Sly Cooper Reload Coded has spent so much time.
Sorry, wait.
Through.
Did you say Sly Cooper Reload Coded, the dude who's like also submitting a shit ton of stuff to
Oddheader? Yeah.
Oddheader?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Sly Cooper is the person who's keeping it alive while I fail to actually play the game or advertise it. But yeah, they've dug as so much into the code and whatever to try to figure it out. And yeah, there's like, as far as I can last remember, well, the game is a rushed pile of shit. It's Johnny Mosley Mad Tricks. It was a minimum viable product. We all know this, right? So it seems like the unlock condition for Skier X actually did get messed up.
Oh,
and Skier
so
X
there is an unlock
not
condition.
Unlockable by normal means, and is only unlockable through the one unlock all cheat code.
Yeah, wow.
Because of like an error in programming.
Do you remember if like the intended unlock condition was scrutable? Like if you could tell like what it was supposed to be?
I mean, there's, like a message in the game. One of the free ride things is, beat the game with all skiers to unlock.
Oh.
And, there's actually supposed to be an ellipsis after that. But a different programming error means that ellipsis doesn't show up in the tooltip.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing
the game is mistake on top of mistake. Or at least rush on top of rushed.
That's great. I mean, that's sad, but it's interesting.
Yeah.
When I say great, I also mean sad but interesting.
Yeah.
I hope those developers are having a good day today.
Yeah. I hope they can rest their weary souls.
I hope they know
the
joy that they have brought this one specific group of people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And I guess since I went more into, detail and it, sounds like the kind of thing that you could say to other people and have them think like, whoa, what the fuck? Then I guess I'll link the Discord again and you can see all the stuff that, Sly and like one other person has dug up looking into the files.
Yeah, Sly and the family.
They've done a lot of shit for a lot of games. Well, yeah, they're apparently submit a lot to Oddheader, but basically they've written the entire TCRF pages for like the entire SSX series. Like, and made like hour-long compilations. Like, actually, no, I think it's like a 3-hour-long compilation of every single bit of cut content they could find on disc from all of the SSX games, right?
For a second, I thought you said cucked content, and I was like, what is that?
I mean, when you think about it. About it.
Oh, man, level 3.
Cut content?
You watch... you're sitting in a corner watching me play video games.
Oh my god, this is cut content.
Yeah.
So basically, I was cucking you back when we were roommates, and I mean, watch me play video games.
I mean, that was true when I was a child, too, when my brother was playing video games and making me watch, so...
Yeah, that was all cucked content.
That was all... Well, that wasn't really content. That was just
And now you're the only one of us that's married.
Yeah, well, marriage doesn't mean I'm not getting cucked.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, that's... Is there something you want to talk to us about?
Yeah,
actually,
sure,
that'd be weird to... I like how I said never mind and you said yes.
Let's go ahead. Let's talk about it right here on the channel. So me and the wife, we're just going through a little bit of a rough patch. Not in our marriage. Our marriage is doing great, but we're just struggling a little bit. I'm pretty sure our dog actually has a... This is actually true. I'm pretty sure our dog has an ear infection, so we're taking her to the vet this weekend.
I think you should suck the infection out of their ear.
I think you should not.
First of all,
what the fuck?
Ew. There's a lot of dark earwax just falling out of her ear, and I briefly barely touched her ear, and she was yelping, and then she started scratching behind her ear. She was yelping from her own scratching. So, like, right?
Yeah.
And it just came on suddenly. Like, 2 days ago, she was fine. Yesterday, she was like she was scratching a little bit more than usual. And today, it's just like, I don't know, her ear's like real painful, I guess.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Because that's like, damn, something's actually going on.
Yeah. Though, I mean, if it's an ear infection like I suspect, probably what's going to happen is we'll take her in and they'll give us some ear drops or whatever, and she'll...
Yeah, it's just some infection.
Honestly, that's not even I'm more concerned about her... I was about to stop myself because I was thinking, is it okay to share her medical information? And then I was like, she's a dog.
Yeah, she's a dog.
She's a dog.
But it'll be okay. Apply to dogs.
It does not apply to dogs. Honestly, I think my main concern about her health is she's 7 years old. She drinks the most water I've ever seen a fucking dog drink. She drinks so much fucking water, which isn't necessarily a problem, except that when she pees, it's really yellow. And that sounds to me like a liver issue, right? Like, I'm not a doctor, but, like, if you're not getting good filtration and you're also drinking a lot of water, your body will tell you to drink more water. But, like, maybe it's nothing. Maybe dogs are just a little different than humans, right? Maybe... Dog pee is supposed to be kind of yellow.
You're going to take the dog to the vet anyways. Probably
bring that up. Yeah.
It's just like, if they say there's something that's going to cost an arm and a leg, realistically, we're probably just going to have to put her down.
Dude, this video's not coming out for another, 2 weeks. Please
so we'll find out.
Do not have this be a time capsule of, the last good memories you have with this dog, because you had to put...
No, it's like at the end of the day, it's like I don't think we'll even be able to afford to put her down if we had to. So, but more likely, we would just kind of make her comfortable for the rest of her life, which is the plan anyway, right? Like, if she lives for another 7 years, great, we'll make her comfortable for 7 years, and if she lives for another 20 minutes, we'll make her comfortable for the next 20 minutes. I mean, at the end of the day, that's kind of just how I view
being alive.
People. Being alive, right? Like. Because like if you're comfortable and you enjoy life to whatever degree you can, then that's about all you can ask for.
Are you saying that all you can ask for is to be a simple kind of man?
Yeah, just a simple kind of man.
It's that thing like I brought up before when bad guys are like, and you're going to suffer for the rest of your miserable life. And it's like, like 5 more minutes?
You're planning on me dying soon, right? Yeah. Unless, actually, I just heard a Reddit story. This is not an Am I the Asshole? This is just, and this was also on a Smosh video. They did like a reading of a Reddit story. They do a bunch of those, but one of those was this person finds out their roommate collects atomic clocks, and at some point they find out that their roommate, who has like a lead-lined box a 19-year-old roommate has a lead-lined box in their room, and the room, like, they get a radon detector for unrelated reasons. The poster gets a radon detector and finds a really high amount of radon gas in their apartment. And they're, like, concerned about it. They bring it up to the roommate. The roommate's like, oh, geez, I don't know why that's happening. Weird. And then they used a Geiger counter, and they found it was, like I can't remember exactly how much, but it was, like, the person, the poster, at the end of the story, they post, like, they got out of there, they reported all this to the police, they reported all this to the apartment owners, and the roommate who was collecting all this radioactive material in their apartment just ghosted, just disappeared, leaving behind all the radioactive stuff and leaving behind the Geiger counter, and the amount of radiation they were getting in their room, not even in the person who was collecting the stuff, but in the roommate's room, in the OP's room, was enough that they would have like a 5% chance of developing cancer.
Oh shit!
Was this like a true story?
True story. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's on Reddit,
right? I
vaguely
remember this from something.
Yeah. So like, this person's got a 5% chance of developing cancer, and one of the things that the Smosh folks were talking about was like, it's pretty crazy to try to kill your roommate by giving them cancer. But if you were gonna say like, you're gonna be miserable for the rest of your goddamn life,
that's the way to back it up.
That's the way to do it. You just plant a ton of radioactive material.
It sounds like the roommate has a 100% chance of getting
right?
cancer.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I totally understand why he just ran away. But at the same time, he probably shouldn't have been collecting so much fucking radioactive material.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I mean, I summarized the story badly. You should really listen to the whole story, either from them or someone else reading. I'm sure if you just YouTube search for like roommate collects radioactive whatever, you'll probably find it. It's a crazy story, and like, man, oh man, and like the person had actually a pretty good outlook at the end of it. They were saying like, look, I'm just gonna try to live my life in as positive a way as possible and try not to let the 5% chance that I'll develop cancer not bog me down for the rest of my life, you know? And it's like, yeah, I mean, at a certain point, that is all you can do. Like, it's not like you can undo the radiation damage, so...
Right.
And that's Grand Mountain Adventure!
And that's Grand Mountain Adventure.
Yeah, just briefly showing all the previous things, because, again, this final episode.
Yeah. Do you have the next game picked out? I know I ask at the end of all of this.
No.
But, yeah.
No, I don't.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. It was probably going to be steep, but I think I'm pretty 99% not going to play that. Because I just didn't gel with it.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Huh.
Alright, but again, Grand Mountain Adventure, we had a lot of podcasty stuff. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you for watching.